These text boxes are EVP captions from EVPs that I hear later while editing. If you want to hear them, I suggest wearing headphones. So what was this place like before there was a hotel here? Prairie lands, farmlands. When did this place develop? I found this hotel. This was the cheapest thing within like an hour ride from where I was I just got into Colorado. Really pretty expensive. But I found out that it is in a building from the 1930s. And I'm not sure if it was a hotel then. I think it was. But it has some really strange stuff going on, like really strange atmosphere. Okay, this is for the spirits. I'm Brett. I'm a psychic medium. Tell me about your life. Tell me about this location. Tell me about what you're doing here. What is this sound? This weird sounds here. And that's okay, the sound moved from here over there, and it was kind of mechanical, so that's interesting. I don't know what that was. But tell me about the location. Tell me any secrets about this location. Tell me about the history of this location. Tell me about who else lives here. Who do you like to work with, or who do you like to be with? I can hear you. I can see images that you put in my head. I can feel you. If it's painful or something like that, please do it real quick and then be done with it, because I don't want to feel pain or discomfort. It's hot in here as it is because I've turned off the fan and the air. When I first got in here, I had the impression that this was a big deal at one time, and then it was a flop house, and then it's back to trying to be a hotel. It's like somebody's using a coat hanger to snake wires all the way through this wall. What is that? What am I hearing? I don't understand what this is. Very strange. I'll let that go. You guys can tell me in audio and I'll pick it up later. Yeah, there's sound going from this side of the room to that side of the room. And it's not knocking, it's not scraping. It sounds almost mechanical. It's very strange. All right, I'm gonna tune in for a second. I thought I heard living voices saying hello. But the living voices, I'm still getting used to that. That's newly realized for me. I'm pretty sure it's been going on for a long time. I'm getting a jab in the bottom of my foot. I'm getting a lot of jabs. A lot of jabs today while I was writing. It's not cool. Stop. No jabs. Nothing painful, please. I feel like I saw a picture of somebody like slapping me on the ear. And it was that ear. hearing that noise again. This is very strange. Okay, I'm gonna stop for right now because I'm not picking up a whole lot. Yes, I am. Who am I picking up? Your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, we aren't doing that. Okay, I'm going to stop now and I'm going to ask my guides to escort anybody out who's not going to be nice or cooperate. My entourage of spirit guides, my team, draws the attention of everybody, good and bad. That's one reason demons and other unusual entities show up in my videos, along with lots of spirits. They're curious about what we're doing. They show up for the show or to get help and are gone by the time I leave. So, do all these folks live at the motel? Probably not, but I don't know. This place is a little different. It may have a resident ghost or two. Alright, so I do know that we have some spirits here. I know I have some visitors. So, can you tell me about yourselves? Who's the oldest person you have here? We're all the same age. Who was born earliest? Last time around. No names. So what was this place like before there was a hotel here? Prairie lands, farmlands. When did this place develop? (1842 or 1942? What was happening at that point? Now they're arguing, or they're in disagreement over something, or that's the impression I get. I'm filming. These are cameras. I think they're recording. Am I recording? Is this recording? I'm getting tired. I'm getting beat. I need to sleep. I'm like running myself down, I think. So I could use some help from anybody who would like to assist. Some small voices saying like me, me, me. I have a little bit of a headache. I think it's probably because I am dehydrated. Now I feel like I'm being told like, oh, you need to take better care of yourself. I know. So why are you here at this hotel? You're visiting. Who are you visiting? Me. Why? Okay. When did you get in? Yesterday. Do spirits travel and go to hotels? Sometimes. Did spirits come here with me? Yes. I saw something go by down there. Can you show me something from your life? Saw movement go across there. Yeah, if you could show up, if you could do something, if you could move something, that would be really cool. If you could knock on something, that would be neat. If you could sing, I don't know, sing a song. If you could visit anywhere in the world, where would you go? I heard Venice. Now, Venice, Italy, Venice, California, talking to each other, I think. Somebody said Telluride. What's in Telluride? Skiing, snow. Did you used to ski? Toboggan. Somebody's showing me the horses pulling a horse-drawn sleigh. I only know what I'm talking about from Christmas songs. What would you do in Venice? Like, I was part of the thing is I start to formulate the question and they're already answering, and so by the time I'm asking the question to you, I've already heard the answer. So what would you do with Venice or whatever? It's like, oh, we've always wanted to go to Venice. I'm seeing somebody showing me, I can't tell if this is a clown or what, but with a pointy hat. What can you tell me about here? Show me pictures. Is there anything you can tell me that's a prediction for what will happen when this episode is shown? I'm not going to say that. Will I put that in? I don't know. Saying you will. Is this still recording? Yes. Uh-oh. All right, so we'll switch to this one for a little bit. So do you have anything else you want to tell me? It's like hearing things running through the walls. Has anybody died here? Somebody said not yet. Hearing something like the word linguist. I don't know what that has to do with anything. I need to check this one again because they shut off at a certain point. Ow, getting a lot of jabs. A lot of jabs lately. How do I know they're jabs and not something else? Because they coincide with other things. There's been some validation and correlations with a lot of things. So I know when I'm seeing a floater, I know when I'm seeing dust, I know when I'm seeing things moving around, and I know when there's something that is paranormal or normal with feelings. It's hard to differentiate though. Like differentiating emotions or ideas that are put in your head. Like, how did I end up at this hotel? I know I've ended up other places because you guys have influenced me, or it's been on my path to come and find you guys or see you guys. So how did I end up here? Somebody's saying it's luck. Just on the way. On the way where? Where am I going tomorrow? Somebody said Estee Lauder. That's a makeup brand or something. All right, I gotta stop because it's getting late. And I need to go to sleep, get a good night's sleep so we can get rid of some of the bags under my eyes. My headache is gone. High five for whoever was helping. Somebody's like, it's all you. All right, I gotta stop. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you need help, please talk to my guides, and we'll see if we can help you out. Send you up. Thank you. Good night, you guys. Okay, I am not happy right now. I pulled the covers back. It's like midnight or something. I pulled the covers back. It's like, it looks like dried blood on the sheets. I brought, and then I have my silk sleeping bag liner. Super irritating. And somebody keeps touching my face and touching my feet. I'm trying to get some sleep. Good night. Please help this channel grow by subscribing and interacting. If you'd like a reading, coaching, or clearing, that's what I do, so email me. And I'm curious, what psychic impressions are you getting about what's happening in these episodes? Tell me in the comments. And thanks for watching.